The need to belong is as essential as food and water. Today, I want to share part of my journey with you, and hopefully, we can learn something together about what it really means to be alive between cultures. Living between two cultures is one of the hardest things you will ever do. And today, I want to start like a small series about what it really means. And I'm going to tell you a story. So after my divorce, I moved to Reykjavik. I was living in Ecuador. So I had a 3-year-old with me and I had nothing with me. I had no plan, no safety net, no idea what my rights even were in this country, as I come from Ecuador. I ended up in a small room in Ecuador, a small space, sharing a home with strangers. No privacy, no place that truly feels like home. The memory that has stayed with me most wasn't even about the room itself. It was my little boy telling me he needed the bathroom. And I couldn't just tell him, just go. And we were sharing the house with people I didn't even know. So every time I had to grab our own toilet paper, walk into the bathroom, and stay there until he finished. Looking back, it sounds like such a small thing. But when you're already carrying the weight of starting over, those small moments become enormous. But I had a 3-year-old who needed to care and, every single day, and he couldn't go to sing the kindergarten until he managed to respond. So I did the only thing that made sense. I asked my mom to move with me. And as she couldn't because she was working, she told me that I could have my siblings. My siblings were under age, like 11 and 17. And, you know, not for company, not for comfort. I brought them because I needed them, because they became my childcare while I was looking for a job. Because of that, I could go out and look for work, search, apply. I didn't stop. And I ended up holding 3 jobs at once. That's the very lucky story. It is the first things I want you to sit with today. Many of us who immigrate come from having everything: a home, a routine, people around us. And then we move, and suddenly we have nothing. And this is not like a family sentimental thing, but family is a strategy. It's also survival. Bringing my siblings over was not about missing them. It was about knowing I could not do anything without them. But here's what I also need to say because it matters. Not everyone has siblings who can move with them or a mom that also moved with them. So what happens to the people who go through this completely alone? They lean on networks that are not always safe: employers, landlords, people who offer help with conditions attached. Isolation makes every problem bigger. Some people build a new kind of family out of strangers, roommates, other immigrants, people they will never have chosen, except that they needed each other to survive. That is the honest picture, family, whatever form it takes. And if you don't have it, I think you need to build one as soon as you can. So here is my question for you today. If this resonates with you, tell me, what's the one thing you wish you had known about building support before you moved? See you on the next part.